Welcome to the broadcast. Now, President William Ruto has lauded U.S. President Donald Trump's policy decision on the LGBTQ community, saying the direction aligns with the Bible, faith and the culture of the people of Kenya, adding that the acceptable genders are only male and female. The U.S. President Donald Trump repealed numerous executive orders promoting LGBTQ equality, decreeing only 2 genders and ending government diversity programs during his swearing-in. Speaking when he attended a church service at the Global Cathedral Church at the KICC in Nairobi, Ruto also said the economy was now stable and that inflation rate had gone down significantly.
The election of the United States supports what we believe in, that boys must remain boys, and men must remain men, and women must remain women, and girls must remain girls. We thank God that this year, the very first news from the United States in the new administration is to confirm what the Bible says, what our faith believes in, and what our tradition, family, is grounded on. Let me also say that just yesterday, we got good news about what God is doing in healing our economy. The inflation numbers come down, interest rates come down, exchange rates come down.
President William Ruto has come out to support Trump on the policy of 2 genders. In the recent days, we have seen activities really going up in the Republic of Kenya, where many people were coming out with a lot of groups which were talking about the genders and new specific genders, or maybe what you feel. But President William Ruto is the latest leader to come out and talk about how they're supposed to remain what is known. The other day we saw Museveni from Uganda handle that issue about gender. That gender is 2 and it's always 2 like it has been before. Donald Trump recently signed that into law, although there was a lot of resistance in the US, but here in Kenya, also President William Ruto has followed suit. However, as soon as he said that, the critics of the Kenya Kwanza government were very quick to say that maybe it's trying to make himself look like he is pro-Trump, but in the reality he knows that Trump isn't really interested in him. That is why he never invited him to the USA inauguration ceremony. But the reality is that not a lot of people were invited to the US for that inauguration.
Work abroad. And please, there is nothing wrong with labor mobility. It is foolish to say our children, our young people who get jobs abroad should not go and do them. That is awkward. We are not exporting our people. Neither are we assisting them to migrate to other countries. We are just sending them to go and work, save, invest here, and after some time when they have made good money, they are always welcome to come back home, isn't it? There are many people who are born in Taita Taveta, but they work in Nairobi. Are they not still sons and daughters of Taita Taveta? Are they not still sons and daughters of Taita Taveta? Yeah, and they go home every Friday or every 2 weeks or every end of month. What is the difference between the person from Taita Taveta working in Nairobi and the one who has got a job in Dubai? There's no difference. They're just working. Those are workstations. In fact, it takes 5 hours for the person in Dubai to reach Kenya. It takes longer time for the person working in Nairobi, if they are going by road, to reach Taita Taveta, if they are going home, isn't it? The world has changed. Let our children go and work, invest, save, and they are always welcome to come back home. So we are creating jobs. We are revitalizing sectors of the economy that have the greatest impact, the greatest number of people. We are also addressing macroeconomic stability to ensure businesses get affordable credit, and that's what will empower the community. That is the vision of President Ruto. So we came here today for one simple reason. As you are aware, I'm the principal assistant of the president. We cannot expect the president to be alone in running government. That's why there's a deputy president, there are ministers, there are PSs, there are other people. So part of my work is to assist the president to make sure that we stay on course on the development agenda of the country. Yeah? All corners of Kenya. So he's in Western today. I was with him the last 3 days, but he has allowed me to come and meet with you so that I support him as he handles Western. I'm also meeting the people of Taita Taveta to discuss their development. That way we will achieve a faster development. So that's why we are here. And the way we will do today's sitting, because I know you came a bit early, although I want to apologize. We had said you come from 10:30, so that we settle from 11:30, but I think there was a communication breakdown. I take responsibility on behalf of my office. And next time we'll plan better. So what we are going to do today, we are not going to discuss everything today. We are going to proceed as follows. Each constituency will retreat somewhere with your MP. Somewhere. Hii compound ni kubwa. Tafute kona fulani, mkae hapo museme, kwa history yote ya manifesto, ya nini, ya broad-based, ya ile mambo rais ameahidi, for Taveta, or Wundanyi, or Mwatate, or Voi. For us, these are the key things. They should not be more than 5 things. Forget about the cross-cutting issues. Like the Savo issue is cross-cutting maybe to almost the entire county. But you can still repeat it and say for us, mambo ya Savo, ile mambo ya revenue sharing, mambo ya wildlife human conflict. And then we have 2 critical roads. The government will do so many roads. Don't worry. And already that is in progress. But I want to hear it from you, that for us, if you do for us this road, we as a constituency, and some of the roads are cross-cutting. Kuna kama ile ya ring road, it's cross-cutting. So almost every of the constituencies except Taveta, I think, will mention that road. Then for Taveta, I was there, the president was there. There is even a road he has said by end of this month, early next month, ataleta contractors. Ndio? Si namna hiyo? Ile ya Taveta, si tulikuwa hapo 2 weeks ago hapo. Taveta, Chala, Njukini, Rombo, Ilasit. 66 kilometers. So let's not repeat ourselves. Museme tu Taita Taveta, sisi watu ya Taveta, this road, and maybe there was a ranch issue there, some whatever, then some water issue, not more than 5 per constituency. It will be recorded as proceedings of this meeting. So when we come back, and that consultation should not take more than 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we know the issues. After 15 minutes, we have plenary. In the plenary, when we come, I will sit here with my notebook, and there's somebody else from my office also recording. So what we do, we'll say, Taveta, these are the 5 major priorities. Voi, the same. Wundanyi, the same. Mwatate, the same. And the person to present will be chosen at the constituency level and should not be the MP. Sababu MP tuko na yeye huko kila siku. Huyu Bwire daily. Mama Aika daily. Huyu Shake daily. Governor, we talk every day. So hakuna haja sasa tuanze hapa sasa tena tukifika hapa ati mwenye kusema ni Shake. Tafuta mtu yako hapo moja wewe, so long as there is consensus, so that we own these things, as many of us as possible. Now the person who will present will have between 3 minutes and 5 minutes. Kusema the 5 priority issues. Na ikiisha 3 or 5 minutes maximum, na gonga kengele, ama microphone inakuwa switched off. Tukimaliza those presentations, I will just ask the leaders just to say jambo, and then we finish. and there will be lunch here. So tukimaliza, there is lunch, and after that mtaambiwa vile mtaenda nyumbani, so that I can also go and meet delegations from other counties. Is that a good roadmap? Is that a good roadmap? So before we break for the 15 minutes, and I forgot to mention our mzee there, my elder brother, PS Moisaka. I see he's part of this team. The former PS Philemon Moisaka is with us, and we appreciate you for what you continue to do for the country, and all the other leaders. I may not have mentioned everybody. So before we go there, I want to ask the leader of the majority, because most of the things will require parliamentary support. Okay? Like the things we are doing, Savo, kuna mambo hapo ya bunge. Number two, many of the issues we want to do for Taita Taveta require budget. Sindio? So mwenye kusukuma hiyo maneno ni kiongozi wa wengi. Rais akishamaliza na maneno yake, mzigo inawekelewa huyo mtu. Wachana hata na chairman ya budget. Huyo chairman ni mtu mdogo, ni kama assistant chief na county commissioner. Sasa county commissioner ni Kimani Ichung'wah. Kuja usalamia hao watu na uambie vile utawaunga mkono, you support their development agenda. And before I cede the mic to Kimani for just 5 minutes, then we break. And then the leaders will greet us at the end after the presentations. Si sasa tuko broad based. Si tuko broad based sasa. Si rais na ule mzee ndugu yetu sasa they are together. Si huyo ndugu yetu anaenda kuongoza African Union, the whole continent. Ile kura itapigwa Addis Ababa. Kura ya kwanza itakuwa ya nani? Si ni ya William Ruto. Kura ile itapigwa, ni nyinyi mtaenda kupiga kura? Wapi watu ya ODM? Nyinyi